Okay, buddy, no problem. I will speak to you in a bit. We'll do it after I've drafted and I've made my deck. We'll do it while we're waiting for the first round to start, I guess. So, Malice Demon. I don't feel very good about going into Blood, but Malice Demon is pretty good. What else do we have here? Experimental Warhog, not great. Wendigo, not great. All the uncommons are pretty gash. There is a Gearsmith and a Terrabot here. I really don't like seeing those two in the same pack, because whichever one you pick, the other one signals that dwarves are indeed open. So I think I'm actually going to go with the Malice Demon here. Let's try to go for Blood this time. Does cost 7, but if we get some control cards, we should be okay. So, Shosny, welcome in. How you doing, sir? I could go Mono Blood. I'm not really a fan of Blood, honestly, but no, Malice Demon can win games. He is a 8/8 with Flying and Crush. Right, so what do we have here? Chlorophylla. I might take that Chlorophylla, you know? I might end up going Blood Wild here. Just for the ramp. Darkspire Priestess. There's a lot of good cards in this pack. Obviously we have Thunderbird, Whisperer, Priestess, Pyromancer, Ronin, Bombsmith, Necessary Sacrifice, and Chlorophylla. There are a lot of good cards here. I think taking this Priestess early might be a good idea. Thunderbird's pretty good too. There are a lot of good cards in this pack, honestly. The most effective of these cards, I would probably say, is Wind Whisperer. But I might take that Chlorophylla just to go with like a beastie rampy deck. I think that seems like a fairly decent thing. So we get past Shrine and Volcanon. And Rockcaster. That is immensely annoying because I don't want to leave the Volcanon there. So if we'd have taken the Gearsmith, we'd have ended up with Volcanon. Kind of annoying. Rockcaster is really great for me. I really like Shrine in limited though. I really like Shrine in limited play. So I'm going to have to take the Shrine, unfortunately. I'm not taking the Volcanon, John. I much prefer Shrine to Volcanon. But I'm definitely not going Sapphire this time. So there is that. Okay, so we have a Oakhenge, a Nature Rains, a Nibbling Hunting Pack, a Vine Trap, a Survival of the Fittest, and a Darkspire Enforcer. I think I'm actually going to go with the Survival here. Yeah, I saw that too. I actually drafted a Bird of Plenty 2 yesterday and actually won me the tournament in the end. I was getting completely smashed around in the final of the tournament, and then I dropped Bird in, and he had a 5/6 Forgotten Lord that I couldn't deal with, and so Sorrow's okay. Secret Lab is also pretty good. Man, we would have had the best dwarf deck in the world right now. We would have had 2 Gearsmiths, potentially construction plans as well. We'd have had that Volcanon, obviously. I'm going to take Sorrow. Sorrow's okay. So far we've seen a very, very good dwarf deck, so we should be very wary of that, which is why I'm taking Sorrow here. Bolt Paw is pretty good. Bolt Paw is pretty good. There's another construction plans. Not really that big of a fan of the Honeycap there. I think I might take the Repel here. Bolt Paw is okay, but Repel does mean we can go into... Let's grab the Bolt Paw. Don't really like passing that Repel, honestly, but Brood Creeper is pretty good. Easily the best card here. Let's grab him. And Brood Creeper is actually going to be pretty brutal when it comes... Yeah, late Repel, obviously signaling that Diamond is probably open. I just realised in that last draft we never saw Concubine Uzume like once. We didn't see her at all. That's kind of disappointing. At least we got to finish with Plant Garden though. That was pretty fun. I would have preferred the Spore Stalks, but there you go. So what do we have here? We have a Shroomshaw, which probably might be quite good considering we have a Bolt Paw. We also have a Shard of Fate. We also have a Briar Legion. I think I'll take the Shroomshaw here. It's not too bad, and it does work with Bolt Paw, and also there is a Necessary Sacrifice knocking around as well. So if the Necessary Sacrifice wheels around, which if it does, it should be in this pack, I think. Either this one or the next one. Then we're definitely going to pick up that Necessary Sacrifice. Okay, so there's a terrible transfer. There's that Gearsmith. So someone took the Terrabot, left the Gearsmith. We're definitely taking that terrible transfer. I think Briar Legion is a very risky pick because you don't know that you're going to get enough. Like, you need 3 to make it worthwhile. If you don't get 3, then you've basically wasted 2 of your picks. So there's that Necessary Sacrifice. Definitely going to grab that. And also the pick was based on the fact that I was expecting that Sacrifice to wheel. So Shroomshaw not only works with my Bolt Paw, but it now works with Necessary Sacrifice. Redraw, welcome in. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. So that Rockcaster actually wheeled as well, so I think we did pretty well going into Blood here. The Atrophy's there too, but Rockcaster is just a better card all around. Does way more work, can deal with things like Living Totem. Yeah, what the fuck, Rotwheel? Exactly, sir, exactly. So Bone Warrior is not great, honestly. Let's sort by cost now, so we know what's going on. Darkspire Enforcer seems like the pick here, purely based on mana cost. Hey Naramir, how's it going, buddy? So, Crimson Clarity, Radiant Armor, and Sniper of Gawain. Gonna take the Sniper, not gonna run it though, gonna drop that straight into the bin. Bloodbearer comes, we can take it, we may run it, probably not though. Fiendish Kabbalist as the last pick. We're going to drop him in the bin as well. So we have Mystic Spirit Walker, which is pretty cool. We also have another Brood Creeper, which I'm kind of feeling that right now. Wailing Banshee's pretty good. Wild Aura also pretty good. One of these wild cards is probably going to wheel, and this actually might also wheel. So we're going to go ahead and grab that Brood Creeper. So we've got 2 of those. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, Sniper is actually pretty good. It can finish people off. Pretty good with Command Tower as well. So I'm pretty happy about having 2 Brood Creepers. Like, that is a good showing, especially with Necessary Sacrifice, because it does give us spiders that we can potentially necessary sacrifice. Sin no murders yet, but there's another Sorrow, there's a Eulogist, there is a Command Tower, there's also a Wrathwood Colossus here. Okay, so this card wins games. And I might actually take it. Maybe not though. So we got Sensei, which is pretty sweet. Another Sorrow would probably wheel to me again. So I think the choice here is between taking this Wrathwood and taking this Command Tower. Okay, so these remix, I'm going to take the Wrathwood because I do like that card quite a bit in draft. Zircon Bandcamp. So what do we have here? We have a Chimes of the Zodiac. Certainly don't want that Chimes of the Zodiac. We have another terrible transfer, an Inquisition, an Atrophy, and a Shroomshaw. There's a lot of good blood here. This is likely to wheel. Inquisition maybe won't wheel. Atrophy will probably wheel. I think all of this blood is probably going to wheel. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to end up taking the Sensei. So if you want to get this entire remix album, you can actually get it for free from this guy. It's by Zircon. There's a whole bunch of remixes on here, so check it out. He has a bunch of other albums. Those are not free, but this OC remix album is free, so check it out. He lets you use his music on stream, so no worries about like copyright issues. He's a streamer himself, so he kind of understands that. So what do we have here? We have a Runir, which is not great. Zombie Vulture, not great. Howling Brave is probably the pick here, honestly. If we want to get to this Wrathwood, Howling Brave is certainly going to help us do that. Sensei's pretty good here. Priestess is also quite nice for us. We're kind of looking at a high curve though, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Brave. And hopefully maybe we can pick up a Hex Engine and maybe another Chlorophylla too. Certainly take that Brave for now. Bonabat and Lyle Day, welcome in. How you doing? Obviously Brave helps us ramp to the demon. So we've got a couple of really strong bombs. Bit heavy on the mana costs here, but that's okay. So there's the third Briar Legion. Just to rub it in my face there. Trial of Faith, Rose Lion. Infiltrate Bot's pretty good. I think what we do here is we go with the terrible transfer. Ultimately, our plan is to win with these cards here. And anything we can do to help us do that is probably more important than the rest of the deck. So that's our plan this time. We'll see how well it works out. But this guy, if he comes down, like, he's nigh unbeatable. There's really no way you can deal with this card in draft. There are a couple of ways, but really, this comes down, it's brown trousers time, really. So we've got Ambershire Instigate, which is pretty good. I'm kind of high on the 5-drops right now. But he's pretty good. Bloodbearer, not so great. Survival of the Fittest is pretty good. Not really a big fan. So Shard of Fate would be kind of nice. Obviously because we've got the triple threshold here. And we've got those terrible transfers too, so if we do get the triple threshold, we can always chuck the shard in. I think honestly though, Ambershire Instigator is the pick here. It is another 5-drop, but again we are ramping, so that's not too bad. So we have a Replicator's Gambit, a Niblin Hunting Back, a Survival of the Fittest, Darkspawn Force, and another terrible transfer. I think I might actually take the third terrible transfer here. Let's grab that. It's another 5-drop, but it helps. That life gain is going to be pretty vital if we're going to survive to cast one of these guys. Puck wouldn't actually be too good. We pick up another Chlorophylla here. A Wailing Banshee is okay, but Chlorophylla is certainly the card we want to take here. That is looking pretty good so far. So, Sensi Gizmo, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, sir. Gambit on Colossus. don't think we're going to go with that. So there's a Wailing Banshee here. I think I'm probably going to take the Banshee. Evolve's okay. Evolve will be pretty good with the spiders, but we're going to take the Banshee just because it does some early game damage. But 2 Chlorophylla and a Brave is pretty good. Can't really complain. Sorrow is also quite good here. Runic Monolith is okay too, but I think I'm edging towards Sorrow. Let's take the Sorrow. We don't have really any 1 defense troops other than the Brave. So there's another Terrible Transfer. I don't really want the Terrible Transfer. I think I'm actually going to go with the Shroomshaw here. 4 Terrible Transfer, probably a little bit overkill. Probably a little bit overkill. I mean, we could just go Mono Blood, I guess. Just completely forego the Wrathwood plan and take that Terrible Transfer. We'll see how it ends up. We've got a lot of good blood cards here. So there is a Darkspire Priestess. Definitely going to take that. There's going to be no beta key giveaways today, unfortunately. I am out of beta keys, but we should be getting some soon. Just give it a little bit of time. A couple of weeks at most, I guess. I'll take Roseline here. That can be annoying. And here, wow, these are both awful. I think actually we'll take this. We'll take the Suppressive Fire. Scare now, welcome in. How you doing, sir? And we get bundled with a Zodiac Shaman as our last pick there. Not too good, not too good. Not too bad either though. So we end up with a Fist of Brigadon here. I'm probably not going to pick that, honestly. So we have Incubation Slave, who's pretty sweet. Corpse Fly is also very, very good. I think honestly here we take the Corpse Fly. We're certainly not getting to 6. So Fist of Brigadon, although kind of cool, probably not the pick here. I do need another Fist though. I do need another Fist. I've got a pretty playable deck here. Let's just take the Fist for the rare drafting. Just silly, really. But screw it. I kind of wanted the Corpse Fly, but oh well. So what do we have here? Giant Caterpillar, okay. Kind of partial to that Nature Reigns, honestly. Honestly, I am. So Giant Caterpillar, another pretty good card here. Man, all this means is like we could go a bit more heavy on the wild and end up not running terrible transfers. That doesn't seem like a good plan though. So we have Nature Reigns, which we probably want. Sapphire Charge, not too bad. I think I'm actually going to take the Caterpillar. Like, as crazy as that sounds, that Caterpillar is going in. We have another Rockcaster here. Certainly snap picking that Rockcaster. I don't even know what this deck is anymore. This deck is just madness right now. 5 cards in the bin and just infinite stuff. JP Jesus, welcome in. How you doing? The Fly may well come back. You're correct. Yeah, that's true. I mean, all of these rares is pretty good. Honestly, I think I should win at least round 1. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. I would like to play more games with this deck just because it looks really fun. So, we have stuff, I guess. Our curve's looking a little bit weird. It's like heavy 2 drops and then just bombs. So what do we have here? We have Concubine, Hunting Pack. There's nothing here that I really want. Feral Ogre could be okay. Is there anything I want to snipe? Not really. Mesmerize could be a problem. Zombie Vulture I don't want. Feral Ogre I'm not really a fan of. I'm probably not going to play this Feral Ogre, honestly. I'm not taking Hunting Pack, man. Granted I have Ramp, but screw it, I'm going to take the Hunting Pack. Gigantosaur, okay. Well, that's another 7 drop. I think Slaughter Gear is... Nah, I mean... I might just take it because there's nothing else I want to take, but... Perhaps I want to take the Shard of Fate. Let's take the Shard of Fate. Let's do that. Shard of Fate is probably what we're looking for now. We need a lot of fixing for this deck. We've got weird stuff going on here.
Do you like playing Hex, but cards are about 5 cents too expensive on hextcgpro.com? Well, we have just the store for you. 5centscheaper.com.
Yeah, I mean, I do have Bolt 4. I can revert. I do have those Shroom Shores as well. Shame, Gladiator, Zinthos, Chosen, or Atrophy. Let's say Nature Reigns.
And we'll give you every single card for 5 cents cheaper.
I know how retarded that sounded, but yeah.
hextcgpro.com discount codes.
Art B, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So how many people do we have in stream right now? 88. That's pretty freaking amazing. Getting all the viewers right now. Pretty happy about that. Glad to see so many people watching Hex, to be honest. Like, the game is certainly growing. Like, we've passed that Slaughter Gear, so... And we passed the Volcanon too, so we probably want that Nature Reigns. And we probably want it in the main deck, honestly. Okay, so we've got a Tyrannosaurus Hex here. How do you feel about that? Sorrow, we've got 2 of, we don't need. Evolve, could be okay. Probably don't want to run this. We've got too many good bombs that are way better than this, so I'm going to probably take the Evolve here. Yeah, let's take Evolve. Okay, we have a Blood Cauldron Ritualist, a Secret Lab, Gearsmith, a Sniper, a Turreted Wall, a Diamond Aura, and a Shell Set. I'm just going to take this because I don't want someone else to have it. I can't go Mono Wild, no. I don't really have enough. Let's take Incubation Slave, he's pretty good. I have so many playable cards right now. It's kind of outrageous, really. I'm not sure if I'm going to be running this Fist. We'll see what we can do, though. The real problem is, if we go heavy and wild, we're going to have trouble with removal. We don't have a lot of it. We passed up a Survival of the Fittest earlier for a Talbot transfer because that's the direction we thought we were going in. Probably not wise to go for that now. So we could take Atrophy. Atrophy's pretty good with Zarad, so we'll grab Atrophy. The Witch would have been okay. It would have helped us survive a little bit longer. But Atrophy with Sorrow and Zarad is going to be quite good. I should have taken the Witch. We've just hit another Atrophy here. Let's grab that though. Do I need removal? I probably need removal. Free. Trust me, we will. Let's take Conquer Money, why not? And Art B, thank you for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. This is a weird old draft right now. I'm going to take the Mortar Strike, actually. Yeah, I mean...
You know what? We don't have to stand for
I'm not really sure what the hell we're going to do here, but I'm sure we'll work out something.
I quit.
Pretty happy with the 2 Chlorophyllias, that's pretty good. Thins the deck, gets us more charges. Pretty happy with the Shrine of Prosperity too, so let's sort this by cost and work out what the hell we are doing here. Now just take Soothing Breeze? Maybe, could do that. Probably not. So we're taking this Brave, we're taking this Caterpillar, taking the Shrine. Definitely want Sensei and these 2 Chlorophyllias. Definitely, okay. I got way too many spells in here already, I can see that. Necessary Sacrifice. Probably an Atrophy. Bolt Pour, Rockcaster ×2. Instigator. I'm not convinced on Instigator just yet. We're definitely taking Malice Demon and Wrathwood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 troops. That's not too bad. Let's grab Fist. Let's grab Fist. Let's do it. Let's rock the Fist out here. And what else do we have? Okay, so we'll take Slave. Should we take Slave? The problem with Fist is we need the double blood for Brood Creeper. I kind of want to take these terrible transfers too. Man, I'm not taking Fist, I don't think. I think these guys are enough. Okay, so not taking Fist. Not taking Fist. So we just need to work out what the rest of our deck is going to be. Probably want a Sorrow. Definitely want those Shroom Shores in there as well. We'll take Slave. We'll take the Nature Rains in the main deck for now. I'm probably going to run 18 lands for sure. I think we'll just fill up with 2 terrible transfers here. Sort that by cost. So we have a janky deck, but the back end of this deck is ridiculous. Like that's the thing that's happening here. Like the back end of this deck is absolutely insane. Screw 3-drops, man. Who cares about 3-drops? Okay, so we got Sorrow, we got Brave. Do I want Sorrow in here? Probably. So we've got the Brave, we've got the 2 Chloros. How hard do we want to go into Blood here? That is the question. Like, having resources at 18 isn't actually that bad, because we do have... So I'm going to go 11, 6, I think. And 1. Maybe that's a little bit ambitious. I'm going to go 10, 7, and 1. 10, 7, and 1. That seems a little bit better. 10, 6, and 1, apparently. No, 10, 7, and 1. Okay, so this is janky as hell. Play Pocket. No, I think I'm definitely going to go with Zarad here. Maybe even Crannock. Maybe even Crannock. No, it's definitely Zarad. Obviously the Shrine is going to help. Okay, so we've got a couple of bits of removal. A couple more bits of conditional removal. We've got Zarad. So, right. While I think about that, let's do this giveaway. Let's get this giveaway.